Hi everyone. So we are back with our week 5. We are in the last week of January and I am excited to finally get into February. And even though it is slightly the first week of February, I'm still calling this week 5 of January since there are 5 weeks that are associated with this month. So I'm going to get started by adding my cloth and paper Ibiza dots, and they are transparent dots, and I use these specifically to add in my morning routine and my evening routine. And so I'm actually recording this today on Monday, and even though I'm supposed to be doing this on Sunday, I am going back and adding in what I did on Sunday since we're recording this a little bit late and I gave myself some slack this past week since it was my birthday and I just spent the day relaxing and my weekend relaxing, and I am just living to start planning again and get back into my routine. So the first thing that I like to do, as I said, is add in my transparent dots to just check mark my morning and after or evening routine. And then I use this highlighter to highlight the hours where I know that I have certain things going on. I'm actually using this new pen, so if you see that my handwriting's a little weird this week, I saw this Sharpie pen that I thought was beautiful, and I hadn't used a Sharpie pen in a while, so I am using this to plan this week so that I can get used to writing with it. You know how sometimes you get a new pen and you have to like reorganize the way your fingers are holding it and how to correctly write without it looking so bad. But I'm just adding here all of the events that I did on Sunday since today is Monday for me. And we call it our church day, so it's mostly filled with just resetting our week, getting back into the groove of sleeping early, watching some football. You know, we had the NFL championships going on, and we're going to see who's going to go to the Super Bowl. And even though my team didn't win, I still want to make sure that I follow up and see who is going to the Super Bowl. So I am now going to go back in and add in my stickers. I use a lot of the stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. and also Once More with Love. But if you did not know, I actually co-own a stationery and gifts shop with my sister. And we also have planning stickers on there. They're not designed by me. I actually work with other small businesses to sell their own products through my store to be able to support. And if you're interested in checking that out, it will be linked in the descriptions box. But these are my favorite stickers, and I finally use the tweezers so that I can correctly get those stickers working as they should, that they're upright and they're not, looking all slanted. But I love that little laundry sticker because that's how I felt, y'all. Sunday was just that time where I spend with my daughter, and then we started playing Minecraft together, which is hilarious because she uses her iPad to do that, and I use my Nintendo Switch, and she's actually getting pretty good at Minecraft. So now it's being used as like our little family time to just spend time with each other and just play video games together. And one of the things that I really do love about Minecraft is that you're able to not only learn how to build things, but there's a lot of materials that we don't necessarily use on a day-to-day basis, like granite, like iron. And so it's interesting to see how my toddler is able to learn that and then apply it to when she is building certain things. So we're getting there. She's 4, so we're taking this very slowly, but it's been fun building our little home, learning how to garden inside the Minecraft world. And so, yeah, little rant over. um, I am I had already added the washi tape at the bottom, but I decided this week that I'm going to keep it very simple and just add the same washi tape throughout the entire week. I don't know why, but I'm going for this very uniformed look where it's just simple. I'm not adding too much flavor into it. I even told myself that I wasn't going to add many priorities and to do for this week, mostly because I know that getting back to work today on Monday, I took a day off on Friday, so for my birthday, and getting back to work, I just knew that I was gonna have to just take some time to just reorganize myself, get back to the projects that I really need to just finish out by this week. And I knew that there was probably not going, and I always say this, right? But probably not that much gonna happen this week, but um, middle of the weeks are usually when we start to get a lot of data requests, when people start to reach out for certain projects that they're working on. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just spend my week without thinking of the priorities and what I needed to do for that day. So I decided that this week I'm going to just plan my typical day, and then as I wake up in the morning, add in my top priorities for that day. So you'll see me here that I'm going back to the month of January to just kind of check my goals, especially because I also wanted to see the layout that I had designed for my month of January, since I'm going to also work on my monthly calendar for February. So I also went back because I know that I have little post-it notes, and you'll see my little transparent circle notes that I have there. I wanted to see if there were any events that I also might have missed and I need to add for February. But right here, I'm just marking the highlighter of some of the important days in February. And then I'm also going to go back in with my Sharpie pen and add in those events. So we do have a family run that we do on a yearly basis, and it's back in South Texas, and I unfortunately won't be able to be part of that, but I still wanted to add it onto my calendar so that I can wish my family some luck on that. And then we have some days coming up that are going to be rest and renew days for our organization. It's so awesome that my company is able to give us that time to just rest and renew and reset ourselves so that we can come back. And I love that it's always right before a major holiday. So we do have Friday and that Monday for President's Day off. And actually, I'll be going to Dallas for that weekend. I was gifted this amazing gift to go tour some of the training camps for the Dallas Cowboys. And that is my favorite NFL team. I know, say what you want to say, but I think it was an amazing gift and I'm excited to go do that. And then I do have a couple of family birthdays here. I have a dentist appointment that I also have this week. And so I'm just going back to see if I have any stickers that'll match the events that I have. And I had totally forgotten that I had this little running or walking sticker. It is so cute. So I have not used these, and I know they're mostly used for like bullet journaling, but I decided to replace that weekend with this weekend so it can, pop out a little bit, give a little bit more glam to the weekend that I have. And I'm also getting some of these birthday stickers for my family. And I love the little Once More with Love, the little cake and the gifts, so cute. I thought I had a dentist sticker, and that's what I was looking for. I was trying to look to see if I could find the dentist sticker or possibly the President's Day sticker, but I think I used it for last year, so. Please excuse if you hear my little cat in the background. She's been very comfortable being on my desk, and so she's just been here. Which news on this? My toddler is still sleeping in her bed, which is amazing. And Chocolate here tries to sleep with her sometimes, but she honestly prefers the floor, which is so funny to me. So I had totally forgotten that it was Valentine's Day, but I added this little Valentine's Day sticker on here so that I wouldn't forget. I actually purchased some chocolates for my toddler's teachers because honestly, bless their hearts, they are amazing. And then I'm also adding this little post-it note because I want to make sure that I go back and add in when my niece is going to be born. So adding that little note that baby Athena will be born this month. And I'm going to make sure that I go back and add in her actual birthday. So this is the section where I add in all of my goals for the month. And since we're not in February, I'm just going to add some minimal goals until what is it? Wednesday, when it's actually February 1st. So I'm going back to see what my headers were because I had forgotten. But I do add in my priorities this month, financial goals, home goals, work goals, and personal goals. So even though some of these might collide, there were some immediate goals that I know I want to reach this month. And that includes making sure that I pay off some of the debt that I have. If you follow my blog, I talk a little bit more about this, but we moved into this very remote location where we are trying to build a farm and ranch out of this place since we do have many acres here. And I had to get a lot of equipment that is very costly. So I'm trying to make sure that I pay off one of the Polaris Rangers that I have so that I can also start building my barn fund, which is hopefully going to be built by the end of this year, if not by next January. So lots of amazing things that are happening. I just started gardening, so that's part of my home goals. Hopefully nothing freezes this week because we are getting this major freezing storm and it's been cold all day. So I'm going to try to protect these plants as much as I can. So now I'm just going back to my last couple of days for the beginning of February. And even like I said, this is still my week 5 of January since it's still that final week. But I still wanted to go and decorate my February. I'm matching the washi tape. I'm not going to try to go all fantastic and glamorous by adding different washi tape. And you'll actually see me here that I kind of cut it a little bit short, but I had recently painted my nails and I didn't want to cut it, which reminds me I should probably purchase a washi tape dispenser, but I'll just add that to my Amazon list. Adding in my transparent dots again, my morning routine, my evening routine, and then I'm just going to go in with my highlighter and highlight some of the important meetings that I know that I have on Wednesday and Thursday. So there's not that much going on Monday and Tuesday, but there are a couple of meetings that were added for me. And so I am part of some of the robust data that's happening at the organization that I work for. And I got added into a tactical and strategy meeting. So those are going to be held on a weekly basis. So this will be the first week that I actually joined those meetings. And I'm excited to learn about what the data team at our organization is doing. Lots of changes coming on, and I'm excited to just see how I can be a part of that and how I can help bring more transformative data. And so I love the way that meeting is called, but it's that data transformation tactical. And so they are doing amazing work. I was seeing that I messy writing on these 2 pages, and it's just me trying to get comfortable again with the Sharpie pen. I might just go back to my bottle pen that I have because this one is a little bit, it writes very soft, and I do like that it's very comfortable the black ink really stands out. The tip itself is more like a felt tip, and so it feels a little bit rough at times. But other than that, I'm just adding in some of the priorities that I know I have to do for those days. Some of my to-do lists. Again, as I mentioned, I'm going to actually write in my major priorities every morning during my morning routine for those days. So I'm not trying to get too crazy with making sure that I add a lot of things. And I know I mentioned this last week in my video, but try to really just set yourself up for success. Don't try to overwhelm yourself by trying to add so much information on your planner. It really should be something that's, productive. You're able to utilize it for your everyday. It's simple and it allows you to really just be productive. I know I repeated that, but productivity is the main priority when it comes to being successful in your own personal life and in your professional life. So I'm adding these little stickers now, going back in with my stickers. Love it. They're so cute. There's a lot of things going on, especially on Thursday. I have that dentist appointment. I'm going to make a quick little shake for my lunch since I won't have time. And I do have meetings afterwards, and then I have to go pick up my toddler. And so that is just the mom life, y'all. It really is going back and forth. And I know I've seen a lot of posts recently where people get upset about maybe employees working from home, but we're not just chilling here. Like, we really are working. We really are trying to be flexible by adding in some of the other priorities that we have, right? Like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. Maybe sometimes your toddler's school gets canceled. So it really is about being flexible. And even though I love working from home, it does take a lot of work to try to be diligent and productive. In the way that if you are too flexible with yourself, you can get distracted. You will not finish your work. But being a data analyst requires a lot of time management in the way that you have to plan your projects consistently, checking in with your managers, checking in with your stakeholders. And there isn't that much room to just relax and try to not, just chillax, right? Obviously, there is. My mornings, I get a late start to my morning, even though I have some dashboards that I do need to update. I get a late start. I take short lunches sometimes I'll take long lunches. But for the most part, I am always productive throughout my day. And this A5 planner has really increased that productivity. So I'm just adding a couple of things here for my Saturday. Saturday is going to be a little bit busy. I do have a church leaders meeting that's going to take a couple of hours or so. And then I'm also adding in some of the projects that I know I need to finish out by Friday. And then I'm just going back and adding my ruler for today's planning date, since I will be using my planner today as always. And now I'm going to go and add in the stickers. This is always my favorite part. I just realized that I didn't use any Wonton in a Million stickers. Oh, and apologies for any of the video quality. I did have our newest cat, Chocolate, who's been here, and I remember I actually don't remember which part, but I know there's a part in here where I bumped into the camera and trying to get Chocolate to stay still for a little bit. She has been an amazing addition to our family. She's so calm, she's so sweet, and I'm just glad that we were able to adopt her and bring her back home. So adding in these stickers are the final touches to my Friday and Saturday. And so next week we will be posting the first week of February reset. But yeah, you'll just see me here just going back and checking in. And As I mentioned, Sunday had already finished, but that was it. Thank you.